Hello and welcome to Avi Networks installation video for Cisco ACI integration. In this video, we'll be covering APIC infrastructure setup by creating EPGs, BDs and contracts. Let's verify that there are no pre-existing security policies, private networks and bridge domain. Now let's create a new private network in this tenant. Let's give it a name and then create a bridge domain for all clients named as client BD. We'll need to assign a subnet. So we'll create a subnet as 10.128.100.0/24. Let's hit OK and hit finish. So now we have created one private network with one bridge domain. Let's add one more bridge domain for backend servers. Let's name it as server BD and let's assign a gateway IP of 10.128.200.1/24 for the subnet. Let's select private network as previously created private network and hit finish. Now we'll need to create an application profile. So let's create an application profile as install app and let's add an EPG. So first EPG we'll add is client EPG and we'll assign a bridge domain as client BD which we previously created and assign VMM domain as Santa Clara underscore APIC. Now we'll create a similar server EPG with BD as server BD and same VMM domain as Santa Clara APIC. Now we'll need to create a contract in between these two EPGs. So we'll be creating a new contract named as install contract. We'll need to create a subject which defines filter. Here we'll be selecting default filters. We won't be assigning any service graph to it. We'll add that contract as provider for server EPG and consumer for client EPG. We'll be hitting submit. Now we have a contract between two EPGs and there is no L4 L7 service insertion in there. Next thing required to be done is to attach VMs like client VMs and server VMs into appropriate port group. So we expect users create their own VMs and then connect them into server EPG and client EPG port group accordingly. So once we are done with that, we can open up console to server VM and try to ping its default gateway in order to make sure the traffic is reaching Nexus 9000. We can go to APIC UI and go to appropriate EPG and then click on operational to check the VM is active and working. We need to do same thing for client EPG as well. So now we don't have any L4 L7 services currently applied or installed in this tenant. What we have done till now is to create endpoints, bridge domains, subnets and contracts. In upcoming videos, we'll see how to deploy Avi controller and configure load balancer through Avi solution.